Guys, thanks for tuning into our podcast. If you do enjoy this, please make sure you share it with a mate. It's not that much that we're asking. We really appreciate it. But yeah, just keep listening and hope you enjoy the banter that we've been having.
You don't know who she is, Cotty.
No, I do now. I do now.
I'll have to get you back on when we do get Metamucil as a sponsor eventually.
This thing called the reverse goat piss. Basically the same thing. Tuck your dick, piss in the trough backwards.
Was he blind before the Big Les show come out?
Lang Park, mate, Queensland.
Alrighty, guys, welcome back to On the Piss. I fucked it. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of On the Piss. You with Klutz, Das, and two of our good mates, Ash and Sam. How are we, fellas?
Awesome.
Bonjour.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming, boys. What do you reckon of the new location?
It's sick.
Can you sit back? You're making me nervous.
classic.
Or do you don't want to sit on his
I
coat?
just want to sit on his
completely.
court and fuck it
Yeah,
up again.
that's fair.
No, what are you doing? Come back here.
Go back
Come
and see if it
get-
works.
Get comfortable.
Yeah, so we're coming live to you from the Caxton Hotel.
I'll just warm up like this. Got it.
Testing.
Testing.
Yeah, we're
there we
good,
go. We're
we're
back.
good,
We're
yeah.
back.
Lovely.
Sampology.
Yeah, coming to you live from Caxton Hotel.
Yeah, bloody oath. Shout out
Brilliant.
to the Caxton once again
pool room.
for having us.
And the restrictions have lifted today, so actually,
We're genuinely on the piss.
yeah. If
Oh,
you,
fuck yeah.
If
First
you're only
time in a
listening,
while.
this is the first time we're on the piss.
Dude, it's totally
So-
haunted up here.
Legal.
That's what Sterling says.
Dude, it is so creepy. When we walked up here before, it's so, like, silent.
I like the creepiness though.
We sort. Oh, sorry,
Ooh,
Ash.
Stop
We
it.
sort of discussed this in a podcast with Matt and Sterling, but long story short is I didn't press record.
Yep.
So people didn't hear it.
Pussy marijuana.
But Sterling's always told me that it's haunted up here. I never believed him until I came up here and I saw him see something in like a mirror, and the look on his face, I was like, this dude literally believes it's haunted. Like,
It probably is. It looks haunted.
100% is.
get it closer, BJ.
Sorry.
I was just saying before, people would have heard our new intro song to the podcast as well. We're stepping up the production every week, so
Yeah, definitely.
I hope you enjoy that.
What's the song?
Oh, it's just
Some random mix together and
Yeah,
then it's basically
just all clips.
Okay.
paying me out about not knowing who Miriam was from
Yeah.
Big Brother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
just our highlights of the podcast so far.
Which
We're going to get a lot of highlights out of this one.
Yeah.
Going to have to change the fucking intro.
Nah, should be right.
Should be right, mate.
Yeah, definitely. Well, probably our first thing we hit everyone with, if you boys have prepared, 2 truths and 1 lie.
Do you want to go first?
yeah.
Little Ashy?
Sure.
Did you see Rory's last week?
Yeah, Rory's fuck.
So
I was
funny.
scared because I kept thinking of a lie, but they just ended up being true every time.
Same, dude. Dude, I made 4 truths and 1 lie because I was just like, you guys are just going to guess it straight away.
Oh, okay.
Fuck,
All right.
okay.
I used to be neighbours with Wendell Saylor.
Oh, that's sick if that's true.
I've woken up in the middle of a roundabout, and I can't swim.
I know one of them's true. I won't say which one.
I say they're all true. You're floating around the pool in
I
year
reckon.
2.
I reckon. You go first, Clutzy, because I know one's true. So that.
I'm pretty sure I know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know which one's true.
Well,
Have a
2 are
guess?
true.
Yeah.
I reckon Wendell Saylor's fake.
I reckon Wendell Saylor's fake.
Fuck. I've been at every single one of your houses. I think
No, you haven't.
What?
Oh.
You don't miss a house?
Mm.
It's probably that Wendell Saylor house then.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Wendell
Yeah.
Saylor.
I was neighbours with Wendell Saylor.
Oh, you were.
The big man, yes.
So you haven't woken up in a roundabout.
No, you
I
have.
have.
So you can't.
So they're all true.
I can swim.
You can't swim.
I was gonna say I can swim, just not well. Like if I was in a pool, I could survive.
Yeah, he's
That's
got us
good.
on a technicality
Yeah,
there.
Yeah,
Not
fair.
right. Not wrong.
That
Not wrong.
was a
fair.
sneaky
Not
one.
wrong.
That was a very
Well
sneaky
thought
one.
out.
Thank you.
Fuck. All right. We'll see
Sam's
how
got
mine
his
go.
written down. Hopefully, it goes better than Rory's
Yeah,
last week.
fuck. I got 4. All right.
So how many are true?
One's a lie.
Okay, yeah.
So I've got there's 5. You got,
What the?
fuck. There
Yeah,
we go.
we're back. Wait, is that 4 or 5?
There's 5. This bloody bike, mate. Tell you what. There's 5. One's a lie. All right.
Okay. What? What? Okay.
No, because you
You got two
Five
extras
truths,
in
He's
there.
got 4 truths, 1 lie.
yeah. No, because you guys once you hear it, this bloody mic. Once you hear
There you
them,
go.
you'll be able to be like. Once you hear them, is it just me?
Go.
Is it? All right, cool. I used to ride a fake chopper bike to school.
Why don't you just lean back and share a mic?
Oh yeah, there we go. That's
It's better.
I used to, accidentally headbutted a teacher in front of the whole house in high school.
Oh,
I made a crip walk video. I once fell out of a tree into a bin. I once tried to show off to my family by pissing as high as possible and ended up pissing all over my face. So which one's a lie?
I definitely know you've made a crip walk.
hold it closer to your face, Clutzy. I haven't seen the crip walk video.
I definitely know you made a crip walk video.
Is this working again? Oh, my God. Yep, there we go.
So I definitely know you made a crip walk video.
I feel like
feel
I
like
don't
it's
remember the headbutting thing. At
I don't
school.
remember the headbutting either.
Yeah,
So
I
I
feel
think it might be that.
I think the headbutt.
But Sam,
You definitely could have pissed all over your face.
Sam definitely had some weird relationships with teachers at school as well. Like I wouldn't be surprised if it was
Maybe
Miss
it wasn't
Grant or
Lawrence.
something.
Or,
No,
Grant?
he said high school.
Yeah.
high school. Yeah, nah.
I'm going to tell you
What
boys.
teacher was it?
I think it was Mr. Wiggins.
Why did you headbutt him?
Poor
It would-
Andrew.
This is why I can't public speak.
Why?
Mike is fucking me off. Because it was the end of year 11, where the year 12s are going. You have to say goodbye to the year 12s.
Oh, in homeroom.
Yeah, in homeroom. So I got up in front of the whole house, and I was like, walking up there, thinking everything's fine. Fucking Maddo, Josh Sherry, and who else was there? There was a few of the other boys sitting right at the front. So I had palm cards. I was standing there, and I was reading. Yeah, dude, it was a whole house. It was like 100 people. So
Shit, man. That's nearly as many people listening.
yeah, I know.
Not.
So I was reading him out, and they were fucking with me. So they were pulling down my socks and shit. This front of this, no one could see this except for me. So I'm just like, this is a disaster just happening. I was just like, oh, this sucks. Anyways, so they got me all frazzled. I read out a few jokes. No one laughed except for them. So then I started laughing, and it looked like I was laughing at my own jokes. It was fucked. And then, so the drill of the whole thing was the teacher was supposed to say the name, and then I'm supposed to say the little stint, the little joke after. And I forgot that, and we both leant into the mic at the same time, and I ended up headbutting him in front of the whole fucking house. Now I can't publicly speak. It's great.
So that sounds legit.
Yeah, it sounds very legit.
Yeah,
Maybe
that-
the tree and bin one.
Yeah.
What was that one?
He said I fell out
fell out
of
of a tree into a bin.
Yeah, I reckon that's false.
So just guess a lie.
I reckon the lies, the tree and the bin one.
Yeah.
Nah,
Fuck.
it was a crip walk video.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I never made one.
He just crip walked a lot. No.
Yeah,
video.
no, that was
Did you say you saw a video of it?
Actually, that was Joey Rogers.
that was Joey Rogers. I was just like, that was actually my inspiration for that.
Oh, that's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yep.
No, that's awesome.
I wanted to do Clutzy the Would You Rathers that we had. We had these for the other podcast, which, as I previously discussed, didn't record.
Yeah.
So we're getting those boys back on, but we can't really ask them the same questions again. So I thought we may as well ask it here.
Yeah, definitely.
So, boys, 3 Would You Rathers. Would you rather lose the ability to lie or believe everything you've ever been told?
Yeah,
We didn't hear that.
Lose the ability to lie for sure.
definitely lose the ability to lie.
Yeah, I think I.
I can't really lie anyway, so imagine believing everything you got told ever.
Excuse
Fuck.
me.
That'd be pretty good.
What do you mean?
Well, like, can you just imagine everything you got told?
Yeah, but what
That
if
would
it's sad
suck.
shit? Yeah.
5G towers
You
are
know-
gonna...
Fran kissed me on the lips the other night when she tucked me into bed.
She does that every night. Dude. Love that woman. Shout
Alright.
out to Fred.
What about top bunk or bottom bunk?
Top bunk.
I think
Bottom
I said
bunk.
bottom bunk.
Oh fuck! I just remembered. I told the story on the back of this one. Remember, this will be funny because these boys were here.
Yeah.
Remember in Queenstown at Rebus?
Fuck that trip. Nah, that trip was so much
So
fun.
we had, I think it was 14 of us in Queenstown. Was
Yep.
it 14?
Yeah, would have been.
And we stayed in the worst hostel
Best.
in
The
Queenstown.
best. It was the
I don't
best.
think you boys were either of you boys were in my room.
Nah. You were in the infested room.
Yeah, with Matto and Craig.
Craig, it was sick.
Anyway, first night, we all got so blind, like so blind. And I just remember there was like 8 of us in the room. There was 2, maybe 7, 2 normal bunk beds and then a triple. So what's that? 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. And it was like I'd woken up. I don't know what time it was. It was still dark, and I hear this because we had the shittest bunk beds. And then I'm like, oh, fuck, what's going on? Obviously, one of the boys had a girl back there. And it was just silent. And then after a while, yeah, Tim Wanko from the bottom bunk, Scott Niven was above him. And he goes, oi, Scotty. And Niv's like, yeah. He's like, you nearly done, man. I'm trying to get to sleep. And the entire room.
That is so funny. God.
I remember as well when we were going to one of the slopes. I can't remember which one it was, but we had to be at the bus. They're like, "Oh, there's limited numbers, so you can't like dog it if you book." And I was like, "I'll personally make sure that all these boys get on the bus."
Never gonna happen.
And we got home like 5 a.m. every morning. Anyway, there was 2 rooms. So I woke up and I got everyone in our room up, and I was like, I go to the other room and wake those boys up, which was your room. And I walk in and Ash is like in his jocks, just screaming, like hasn't even been to sleep yet, so drunk.
That
doing
was honestly
headstands
one of
and
the
shit.
one of the drunkest I've ever
The
been.
videos of you, the photos of you. Like,
Oh.
anyway, so that happened, and then I was like, okay, they're all awake. I'll go back and get ready, and then on the way to breakfast, I'll check on them. And I go back in, and the room's empty except for Ash, and Ash is putting on he's got his jacket on and his ski gloves. He's like putting his gloves on. He's got no pants on, and I was like, Ash, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And he's like, going skiing, bro.
I remember I made it to like the dining hall, and then everyone was like, "Just go back to sleep." Yeah.
So we all made it except Ash.
That's so
It
good.
was pretty fucking
No
fun.
regrets. I needed
That
I needed that day off.
that trip was so good.
It was
Remember
was
drinking in
great.
the tree?
yeah
the cruises?
in the park. Yeah,
Remember when
So
Sam got
much
the
fun.
fucking tequila beer?
yeah.
That was
Do you remember we
disgusting.
got
What? The Desperados?
Yeah.
I thought that was New Caledonia.
that was New Caledonia as well.
Maybe there was some in New Zealand as well. It's a good beer.
Interesting.
Do you remember how it was like $19 for like a 10-pack of cruises, and they were
The
like,
double strength.
yeah, it was insane.
We all got one. We got
They were so
we got
good.
the
It
pink
was
hat as
20
well.
It was
All wearing the
19
pink hat.
bucks for 10 cruiser cans, and they were like 2 standards. And everyone, we all were so sick because we just drank every night. Matto had conjunctivitis the day we got there, so he gave it to everyone. And like Craig was possessed, had like pneumonia.
He was.
He put the he put like blankets on.
in his bunk. He like,
Coffin.
oh, it was so fucked. And yeah, there was one day, and we were all like, "Nah, we cannot go and ski. Like, we can't do it to ourselves." So like 4 or 5 of us went. There was like this frisbee golf like course. Overlooking the main part of Queenstown with like the water, and we just sat on this rock drinking cruisers all day.
Fucking hell.
It was.
And we'd get
It was in the tree.
Was it a tree?
What are
We
those
were in
Yeah.
the tree. Yeah.
they were like it was like goon bottles. Scrumpy.
Oh, scrumpies.
Scrumpies.
They're like little
Holy
fat lambs,
shit.
but before
I haven't
little
heard
fat
that in a
lambs.
long while.
They were disgusting.
They were filthy.
were
Hey Ash,
so
what are you
cheap.
drinking tonight?
Scrumpy.
Scrumpies.
That was a horrendous trip.
And the 2 bars that we went to continuously.
Yeah, TBC, the Buffalo Club,
Yeah,
and
fuck.
what was the other one? Shout out the Buffalo Club, actually, sponsor
Yeah.
of this week's podcast. Can't believe it. They reached out. They were listening in last week and recognised us, so they've sponsored this week's podcast, which is awesome. So if anyone's staying in Queenstown and heads to the Buffalo Club, no, that's TBC in Brisbane shut down. Right?
No, I'm pretty sure the Buffalo Club in.
Oh,
Queenstown is
really?
shut down as well.
Heartbreaking.
I
That
know.
sounds very sad.
Maybe Fergburger can be the sponsor.
Yeah. I
We,
don't-
we were there. A lot.
Devil Burger.
Lived off that.
Sam's Devil Burger meal.
yeah.
Dude, food
Remember
coma. My first food coma. That was amazing.
Disgusting.
We went to I was gonna say Queenstown. We went to Splendor like straight after that as well. We were all so sick. I remember being on the toilet.
Yeah, bro,
The-
absolute legends.
I remember being on the toilet. I'm pretty sure it was the Muddy Splendor as well.
2015.
The one before?
I can't remember. But I remember being on the toilet the morning Jackson was picking me up to go to Splendor, and I was like, I'm not coming. Like, I'm dead set not coming to Splendor. What was that?
2-day layover.
Yeah, we had like 2 days in
Yeah,
between. It was
It
horrible.
was good. That was a good trip.
It was good. Anyway, we've got one more. Would you rather? Sorry to sidetrack.
That's alright.
This one's a bit weird. Also, these were sent in by Abe Hopkins.
Titties.
Yeah, we got
go
you loud
for
and clear.
There we go.
So shout out Abe. Would you rather wake up each morning to find that a random animal appendage has replaced your non-dominant arm, or permanently replace your bottom half with an animal bottom of your choice?
Oh, animal bottom
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
it's animal
Bottom.
So
Definitely
like,
animal.
so you can it'll either be random and it's like your left hand every day, or you get to choose and it's permanent.
Fuck. I think I'll do animal bottom and do a giraffe.
What?
Dude, you'd never get lost. Everyone would be like, "Where's Sam?"
How would you
spot
like
him in the
work and
crowd.
shit though, bro? Who's gonna hire you? You wouldn't fit in
What do you
buildings.
mean? I'd just be like
Outdoor worker
Yeah,
only.
yeah, yeah.
PE teacher.
Just cut off the tops of trees.
Well, you could be a painter.
Painter, yeah,
be
yeah,
a
that'd be a good
painter.
idea.
No, I said I'd be a horse because then I could literally be the embodiment of Japes as a
Yeah,
guy.
that's true.
Yeah, fair.
That's true. That's fair. Go Jeeps. Heaps.
Yeah, geez, that'd be so much fun.
I don't know what I would choose. I feel like
There's too many.
There is
Yeah.
too many.
That-
A flamingo could be funny.
But the best thing, no, I'm also mean like
Half kangaroo.
I'd almost give the left arm.
Dude,
I'd almost
no.
give the left arm a thing a go because your life would be pretty normal. But
Imagine the fucked ones you'd get.
exactly, yeah.
Dude, if
Ant.
And just a little.
you're a little- There we go. Shit.
Got it.
Boys had an issue.
J-Ball, if you're
Fuck
listening,
no.
your
Sorry,
cord's broken.
Sam, apologies. Don't look at me like
That's
that.
a brand new
little
mic as well, Ash, that you're never
Fuck,
been
I'm
used
so
before.
jealous. I'm having to hold it like I'm about to sing for my life,
Yeah.
and it's
Do it.
really depressing.
Yeah.
This is the voice.
This is the boys. Not
How
the
cool.
voice. Guy Sebastian.
We also
I want to be
chatted
on his
to-
team.
I don't know if you guys are listening last week, probably not.
Oh, I definitely listen.
We were chatting to Rory about wanting to rate people's dads, getting people to send in photos of
Right.
rates.
Dude.
Yeah.
Right.
Said something else.
Dude, Ash's dad. Yep.
Oh, but we got
Please
people to
do
send some photos in.
Oh, dude, what?
So
Yeah, people send photos of their dads
Actually?
drinking.
yeah,
beers.
100%. Yeah.
Ah, alright.
So I can't
Right.
remember. I can't remember
Alright.
who's first.
Is Tony Barker in there?
No, I was gonna hit you up. I should have.
He
But
should have. He's a black belt, you know.
legit?
Yeah.
Just had legit a black belt.
Taekwondo.
That's sick.
You wouldn't guess it.
Hectic.
So
Oh, what a legend.
this is our friend Matson.
Which one's the dad?
Let me just read out what Matson said. Actually, I'm pretty sure his dad won like $900 at the casino, and then joined them
Fuck, that's a
at,
dream.
at Stocky's for Matson's 21st and put it all on the bar for the boys.
That's,
Imagine $1,000 on the bar with $2 basics.
Love it.
That
That's
is
fucked.
Yeah.
so fucked.
I keep smacking my teeth with this microphone.
That's an absolute. Sam, you've given him.
His
a good
name's Jeffrey
compliment
as
there,
well.
eh?
Yeah,
Shout out
no,
Jeffrey.
it fits in
He
well
literally
there
looks
with
like he
it.
fits in with the boys. I rate that hard.
Yeah.
You can see where Matson gets his shit looks from.
Yeah. And his shitty beard, obviously.
No, I fucking rate that from
I
Jeffrey.
rate that so much.
Good on him.
That's a fucking
That's a
yeah,
good
that's
dad.
a great
I'll
dad.
That's
lean
a
over
good
Matt's
dad.
shoulder as well. Just looks like he's having. He looks like a bit of a pest.
He's drinking
Yeah.
skinny.
Like
He's drinking his skinny bitches as well. Watching
yeah,
his
I
weight.
love that, Jeffrey. Peak. Matson said this is peak Jeffrey. And I
Nice.
tend to agree.
I love
I wonder
it.
what Matson's drinking. It looks weird. Anyway, next one.
Vodka Sunrise.
Roy Driscoll's
Yeah,
dad.
love it.
Yep, love
I
it.
actually don't know
Absolutely.
what his dad's name is, but
Rate that.
that's a fucking.
I just like to say I rate that because it's at the Reds. He's obviously having a great time.
Look
with
at that
Rory.
fucking moustache. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And Rory, as you said, you don't know what my dad would look like. So Rory said last week that he'd never seen
It
my
is.
dad, and he was like, "He's
Looks
not
exactly-
exactly what I expected."
It's
I was like,
exactly as
Yeah.
I expect.
This is not what I expected from your dad,
It's true.
but he's a good-looking bloke. Loves to sink a tinny.
It's where Roy
Ralph
obviously
Lauren
gets
Polo
it.
is fucking peak dad as well. Not Ralph Lauren. Rod and
Rod and Gun,
Yeah.
maybe.
And the bucket hat.
The Reds
the
bucket
bucket.
hat and the membership 2020.
2020. What a
That's-
year.
Pre-COVID.
What a year for the Reds.
Yeah, fuck, how unfortunate. No, I'd rate that.
What a
I'd
man.
rate
That must be a
dad.
very recent photo. I didn't realise that. Just down the
Yeah.
road. Oh, Lang Park.
Langback.
I think this is the last one we've got. The last dad.
Hey.
The man himself,
there,
Nick
the man.
Clutterbuck. We're probably not doing a very good job for anyone who's listening online, but we're just looking at
Nah,
photos of
just
people's
the-
dads.
Yeah, nah, rate that.
So
Good dad.
Bit of
Would
hit-
kiss.
bit of,
10
bit
out
of
of 10.
Story behind the shirt he's got as well. So what we're looking at is my dad in his boat with a 4X Gold, responsibly drinking while driving a tinny. But when he goes fishing, he goes up to Hinchinbrook Island sometimes with some mates, and they call themselves the Barraholics. So they got shirts, they got fishing shirts
Barraholic.
designed where it's a barramundi jumping out of the water, and it's a VB can going into the barramundi's mouth.
Sick.
That is.
I
very
really
cool.
want to go on a fishing trip up there with him soon because it sounds absolutely fucked. They like hire out a houseboat for a week, and they've got like 5 tinnies that attach to the houseboat, and they just sink piss all night and then go out fishing early in the morning.
Fuck yeah.
Catch their fish, come
Boys
back,
trip. Sounds
have
like
a
Torb.
sleep, get back on the piss.
That is
rinse
very
and
much
repeat.
Torble. That's
Yeah.
Torble or Woodgate.
Fuck Torval.
Fuck
Torval
yeah.
sucks.
Fuck
Torble
yeah.
does suck.
There's one more. We'll get back to Torval in a second because Jackson's got a vendetta for the podcast, so I definitely want to bring that up. But
Fuck
there's
him.
also got these two of Mick.
Oh,
If you want to talk,
good.
which
actually,
one is he on the right hand side?
Clutzy's sister sent this through, and the one with Cameron. There's a photo of Clutzy's dad with Cameron Smith, and she's like, "Not sure who this bloke is." I was like, "Oh, just Cameron Smith."
Possibly
Ah,
one of the
fuck.
greatest footballers, if not the greatest footballer of all time. Look at him.
Yeah, I think your dad takes the cake. We saw some good dads in there, but
What's
Dad,
it-
Dad does love sinking piss.
How are we rating the dads? Is it like sexiness or
oh, it's just I was going to put another slide at the end, but I forgot, so I just had to go back to the start.
like
so
how are we rating it? Like the looks,
it doesn't matter. I reckon.
Good
just-
everything.
yeah.
bit of everything, on
I
how they
actually
are on
was
the
gonna
piss.
just like my thinking when I suggested it was we just tear shreds off people's dads, but then I was like, no one's going to send in a photo of their dad for us to just
Fuck
rip
both.
on.
Rip in my dad. He deserves it.
All right, next week we'll
We'll get
next
Tony
week,
Barker up
Who are we
there.
getting on next week? I think Ben maybe. So we'll get Ben to rate Tony Barker,
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
Ben's in love with Tony.
Tony Maloney.
Probably not. Tony Maloney. Yeah. Fucking. There we go. Fran's a lucky girl.
Please excuse me.
Christ.
Oh, you know who has a sexy dad?
Who?
Timmy Vang.
He
has a sexy dad.
Sexy dad.
That's a
handsome-
silver
very
fox.
handsome man.
isn't it? Very handsome man. Very handsome man.
And he makes music as well, which is
Yeah, for like Walt Disney, bro.
Before I forget,
He made it.
before I
Slipknot?
forget, no. So, someone's got a bone to pick with you two.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Tim comes over to my house the other night, and I'm going, oh, mate, never guessed I'm going on the podcast. And he looks at me and he goes, what?
Timmy Vang.
Yeah, Timmy Vang. And he was like, he starts shaking. He's fucking... I'm like, Tim, are you alright, mate? And he's like, oh, fuck. I just want to go on the podcast, man. I was like, he was just like, I don't know why the boys didn't get me on earlier. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's fucking frothing at the mouth. And I'm like, Tim, calm down, mate. Have a
He
cigarette.
loves his beers too.
Oh, he
We
loves
should
his
get him
beers.
on. Just
definitely get him on.
he actually last week in the podcast I said, if you're a real friend and you're listening to the podcast, send me a text so I know. And the only people who text me were Tim and Matto.
Tim would have some really fucked stories.
He texted me. He's like, "Hey mate, I'm listening," and it was like 9:30 at night, and I was like, "What?" Like I had no idea what he was talking about.
Timmy.
Yeah,
guy.
did you send
Good
the
guy, Tim.
screenshot of that to me?
Shout out
Not
to Tim
working.
Wang.
Timmy Wang
Not
was like,
working.
I'm
There we go.
listening.
Got
Yeah,
it.
we got you,
Go.
And I was like, what's Timmy Wang listening to?
Yeah.
Oh, you said in the podcast.
Yeah,
Like,
we'll
we
have to get
both
him on.
forgot.
Yeah,
Maybe
no,
next week.
he said he has a lot of big ideas for you guys and he wants to get involved and he's just annoyed.
yeah.
He's pissed off at you two, to be honest.
I'm gonna send him an apology message straight after this. He actually loves.
Maybe just do it now.
he
craft
want,
beers
he,
and shit.
he
Yeah.
basically just wants his own segment of the podcast.
Tim, if
That's a
you're
good
listening,
idea.
we're sorry.
We can give him his own
Send us a
segment too.
text.
If you're listening, send a text.
Yeah,
Oh my god, this mic.
yeah. Mike's
Hey,
pretty fucked.
couple
Stop
of
playing with it.
technical
It's
Sorry.
crackling.
Sorry.
Sorry,
we're back.
sorry,
We're back.
sorry,
We're back.
sorry,
back.
sorry.
Sorry.
Awesome.
But yeah, I wanted to discuss Torval because Jackson was a bit butthurt after last week's comments because we paid him out because apparently you tell the story about the
Oh, because
thumbs
he's
or
a pussy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so Jackson was
Marijuana.
a little bit butthurt because we called him out for having a Xbox related injury and just having weird injuries.
Is that his finger cast?
Yeah, his
Yeah.
finger
Yeah.
cast.
he got that from playing COD.
Yeah, so
Legitimately.
he wants
He
a
was
chance to
fucked.
defend himself.
I don't think he needs it. I don't think he deserves it.
Nah, we'll get him on. He said it was a media beat up, so I want to
Fuck.
clear the air.
Nah.
We don't want
Don't.
any enemies.
Don't.
He says
Suppress
it's been a media
him.
beat up all week
Suppress
on him,
him.
but you know, as I said to him, if you bully people for 25
25 years,
years,
yeah.
it's about time you get something back. So
God.
Have you been to Torval Klutz?
yeah, I'm not with him. I was actually up at Torval the same time with some other friends, and they invited us up to their place. And I remember walking into Jackson's place at Torval, and
That place is haunted for sure.
definitely. And I just remember walking
It's got the
in,
spikiest
and
carpet.
all there was beer cans on the carpet. I couldn't see the floor. It was
Yeah.
just beer cans. So you had to like wade your way through beer
It was
cans.
funny. We used to go there when we were like not 18 because we couldn't drink anywhere. We'd go up there by ourselves and think it was the best thing ever. But once you turn 18 and like go to the pub and then you go back to Torval, it's like
You're
this
like,
sucks.
fuck this.
Yeah, why are we here?
Great fishing spot as well.
Do you remember when
During the picture of Sam fishing?
Yeah, very
that's
fishing.
him?
Fuck.
Do you remember when Tim Wang, one of our friends, we were all probably 16, and Tim might have been 17. And he had a bit of a beard, and he went down to the corner store at Torval.
Yeah. That
And
was
to paint the
best
picture,
day ever.
Torval is like a shithole. Like there's
Yeah.
nothing going on.
It's not a beach, it's mud.
Yeah,
It's mud.
Door.
yeah. And Tim's like, I'm gonna go to the corner store and get some beers, and we're like, there's no way Tim's getting beers. And we're all like up on the deck at Jackson's house out the front, and you see Tim Wang walking up the street. I think he had VBs.
VBs. Yeah, it was VBs.
A block of VBs on his shoulder, and there's like fucking 10 of us. But yeah,
And it's
Best day
literally
ever.
2 hours down as well.
yeah, and
Oh
like
my
2
God.
beers each. It was, yeah.
Isn't the corner store and the bottle-o run by the same person?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
if you
yeah.
wanted
Yeah.
to go to the bottle-o, she has to shut
There's
the...
also a pub there.
What?
Yeah, there's a pub where the bottle is.
Bullshit.
Yeah, true God.
Actually?
Heck
Yeah,
yeah.
I've never had a beer there, but
Oh, you would want to.
nah. I remember I drank a 4X bitter. This might have been before that trip as well because we were like trying to scrounge up beers, and I found a 4X
Nice.
bitter under the bar in the thing, and it was like warm, like room
Why?
temperature, and it had been there for I don't know how long.
That's gross.
And I drank it, and I had the squirts for like 2 weeks. It fucked me up.
That's
You
fucked.
deserve that.
Yeah, it must have been so old.
That's you after one beer anyway.
Yeah. I literally had 5 beers last night and woke up with a hangover.
Yeah.
Fuck, had a headache. I was
Isn't
like,
this
oh,
ironic?
That's so
Oh,
I
the
was
pick,
very
yeah.
hungover yesterday.
Yeah.
I drank
Oh,
Yesterday
yeah,
or
so
today?
hungover.
yesterday. I'm still dusty from Wednesday.
Oh, fuck that.
Can you get better mics next time?
Yeah, well, we
Fuck.
just bought one. That one worked last week, so.
Well, just must be me.
The cords. No, I think it's the cord. Someone might have stepped on it or
Oh well,
something.
we'll
during the
stop
week.
talking about it.
Yeah, that's right.
Sponsor.
It's a bit of a non-issue.
Yeah, Store
Hopefully-
DJ,
yeah,
sponsor
Store
of the
DJ,
podcast
hopefully
this
you
week.
can send us a new
What do you got?
board.
Big shout out.
I've actually got a couple of questions. Now, in one of our group chats, these have been very
Oh, I
hotly
forgot about
debated
this.
Oh
topics.
yeah, dude, I know some of these.
These have been
Fuck.
very hotly debated topics.
Ooh.
Some people get very angry over them.
I got passionate. I didn't talk to Timmy Vang for a week because of one of these.
Yeah, well,
Whole week.
okay.
A whole
so
week. Whole fucking week.
Started end of last year, the first one was about red onions.
We want to hear the boys' opinion on it.
So we want to hear what your opinion is. All right. A red onion, do you call it a red onion or a salad onion?
Red onion.
Red
Always.
onion.
Good. Yeah, someone
Was
said
it
it was a
purple
salad
onion?
onion. Yeah,
Never.
the purple one. And someone was like,
This will be good to
I
actually.
just call it purple onion.
This will be good to send
red.
back to the group chat and be like, "This is the final. Like, this is where it ends."
exactly. So I've got now
Where
got
the
down.
decision
Yeah,
making.
exactly. So what I'm actually going to do over the next couple of weeks is ask these same questions to everyone just to prove that there's some fucking weird.
Build up a database, man.
Weird.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly, yeah.
I'm getting stats.
Scientific.
And shit and awesome. Now the next one.
Who called it a salad onion?
Zach.
Is a freak.
Freak.
Yeah,
Zach Tatum.
Zach is a.
Of
Oh,
course
he's
he
going to
did.
grow up so strange just because he calls it a fucking salad onion.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Fucking oath.
Fucking hell.
So the next one, eggs, scrambled or poached, and then also, well, first of all, scrambled or poached for your eggs.
I
Poached.
get
Poached.
poached. Yeah.
Poach, because I'm not a fucking
Yeah.
criminal.
Exactly. Now the other thing.
If you had the choice,
was-
you choose that every time, right? Like, there's
So
nothing.
poached.
There's nothing wrong with scrambled eggs, but
No,
if you
but
had the
I-
choice,
I enjoy
Yeah.
poached
yeah,
more.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now the other
Scrambled
thing was,
eggs are fucked.
if you chose scrambled eggs, would you have milk in them? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Probably, I'd say so. I don't know.
I put milk in my scrambled eggs.
Interesting.
Put milk, yeah.
See, I personally
The
don't.
creme?
Sometimes I put a bit of cheese in.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, damn. That's getting towards an omelette there, mate.
I like milk.
Exactly.
I love
Yeah.
my favourite flavour of milk is full cream milk.
Me too.
Yeah.
2% fat.
no
Hungover.
Yeah. Hungover.
Hungover full cream milk is the
Oh,
Even on milk.
that's so
Lovely.
scat.
Now another one that came out the other day was noodles. Do you cook them on the stove?
Megarang.
Megarang.
Yeah, megarang. Stove or
best.
microwave?
Stove every time.
Stove.
Stove.
Every time.
Yeah.
I-
Stove for
if,
megarang.
if I'm in a rush, I'll do kettle.
Yeah.
Never microwave.
Yeah. No. Some people do.
That's crazy.
Microwave just sounds weird because it'll evaporate everything, in my opinion.
I'm gonna finish this beer. Sorry, everyone.
Oh, dog. Nice. You paid for it, so it's
Ooh.
alright.
Now,
Good pour, brother.
the next
Oh.
three are the most hotly debated ones that we've had.
These are fucked.
Butter on sandwiches, yes
Oh,
or no?
shit.
Yes.
Yes.
Fucking 100%.
Yeah.
Fuck
My
you,
only
Timmy
thing
Vang.
Eden Richards.
And Timmy
Yeah.
Vang, you fucking crazy person.
My only thing is, avocado can be a substitute.
That is okay. I'll let that go.
Yeah.
Through the keeper.
Cool. Butter on sandwiches for everyone. Love that.
Cotsy's taking notes.
I'm genuinely
Yeah, no,
taking
every single
notes on this.
He's got like salmon ash, red.
Yeah, that's good.
Salmon ash
This
poached.
is probably a very. I reckon this will be evenly split. This one, sauce in or out of the fridge, like tomato sauce.
I don't want to say.
No, I'll go. We have it in the fridge. I know it's a bit of.
Mine's
it,
always out of the fridge.
Mine's always in the
pantry.
pantry.
It
Yeah.
should no, but I know it should be out of the fridge. But
Mine-
mine's just in the fridge.
Mine's always out of the fridge, but I'm not against in the fridge.
Yeah.
I
Like,
don't
if you
care.
said to me, I'm not having butter on my sandwich, I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. If you say to me,
Yeah,
my
this
sauce
one I'm
lives
not
in
so
the fridge, I'm
passionate
like,
about.
ah, it's
It
okay.
doesn't
But
really
sometimes
matter.
if I eat something hot and there's cold sauce on it, it freaks
Yeah,
me out.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
like
that's-
I like
that's
that.
always
I
my
like
thing.
that. I like a little bit of mix. Never
Freaks
know.
me
Well, you have been smashing your sausage rolls recently, so
Yeah.
Oh, you definitely have to have your cold sauce.
Sam,
and sausage
how
rolls.
many sausage rolls did you have in one day the other day?
5?
And why?
But I reckon I can do 10.
You sent me a Snapchat saying that you had 3 before 7 a.m.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
And that is
I-
fucked.
No, I didn't sleep. So
That would be
I
your
was,
whole daily intake, and you've had it
mate.
before 7 a.m.
I was up all night watching Rake, and
Oh, how good is Rake?
oh
What
mate,
is Rake?
It's like a TV show. It's Australian. He's like a
so
lawyer,
good.
hey?
He's a lawyer.
Yeah.
I'd love
like
that.
He's just absolutely. Oh my god, I'm getting flip shit.
Chill.
Dude. Sorry,
Chill,
sorry, bro. Yeah, he's a lawyer, and he's just crazy things happen to him.
You should watch it.
Criminal
It's
lawyer.
fucking good.
It's a very
funny
good
as.
show. Would recommend.
Sam, do you reckon you can... How can we do it? We should get together one day.
What? My sausage roll count?
Try and do 10 in a day, yeah. Document it for BBB.
See if we can do it in one sitting.
That's fucked.
I reckon you can.
Do you remember that time
Yeah,
he
is
that
tried to
fucked?
eat? Do you
I
remember?
could
Two-
easily eat
so
10 sausage
fucked.
rolls in one
2
go.
grilled
10
burgers.
Oh, in one. Yeah, Sam's had some fucking big meals.
I got a big mouth,
These
man.
5 cheese nachos and shit.
Luna Park mouth.
What? No, Darcy. I'm on my cycle on the way up to being fat, Sam. So
Oh
might as
yeah, I
well,
was
yep.
actually gonna bring that up.
Yeah.
Sam's yo-yoed so much from school.
Yep, I'm on
Do you
the way
remember when
back
we
up.
went to Pepe's that day and you tried to eat the large
Yeah,
chicken
no,
nachos?
okay. No, this is what was fucked about that story. I went to lunch that day and went to Hog's Breath out of everything. Never been to Hog's Breath in my life, never will go again. It was so fucked. So I had a huge meal for lunch and I've been out doing activities. I think I went to a sex store. It was a really weird day.
What?
Anyways, fucking went to Pepe's and there was a large chicken nachos and everyone's like, you got to finish it, bro. And I almost did. I was
Sam, how
borderline
big was it?
vomiting though.
It was big. We all got it. No
Like,
one
is
could
it
finish
to share?
Yes.
I don't
it's
know.
a family
It's
meal.
big, bro.
It is a family meal.
Sam was putting it in his mouth, chewing it, and spitting it onto the plate.
It was
And
disgusting.
then scooping it back up and putting it back
That
in
was
his mouth. It was
fucked.
fucked. He was like, this was fat Sam. So I was like drenched in
It
sweat.
was,
It was funny
peak
as.
Fat Sam.
Yeah, speak with that.
I miss that bloke. He's a good bloke.
I used to love when you wore like a denim overshirt and it would just be wet. Like,
Well, we used to go to
When
Oh
has
Hello.
that
and
ever
you-
it
happened?
looked like it was dark denim, but it was actually like
We used to go to Oh
Dude,
Hello.
I'm sweating right now.
We go to Oh Hello and you take a sweat towel with you.
Yeah, fuck yeah. You need that. You'd have a sweater like me before, dude.
Jesus.
Shout out to Tony Barker. Thanks for the jeans, mate.
Tony Maloney.
Only
Oh,
Maloney.
I got one last one. Would you rather have a jaffle or a toasty? Slash, do you know what a jaffle is?
Yeah, toasty.
Toasty. Jaffles are good though.
I've only had toasties.
Yeah,
I don't know
cool.
what fuck jaffle is.
Jaffles like
It's like in the sandwich press where you go.
you use a
Oh.
jaffle iron. In
And
it.
it makes like the triangle.
Yeah.
Toasty. Because
Good.
those
Yeah,
jaffle
they
things
were-
give you those like crazy crust.
And it's so hot inside. It's fucked.
Fuck yeah.
It's because you've been crazy and shaking.
Yeah.
You have to hold it in. You have to hold it in, Ash.
We shouldn't have given the Parkinson's bloke the fucking
Oh.
dodgy mic.
Christ.
So shaky to begin with. Oh no! You want to hear about shaky? Oh, there we go. There we go. I'm not going to move.
The Ian Carey
You
project.
know what? You know what I had this morning. You know what?
The shakes.
You know what I?
A thick shake.
Big shake. No, you know what I had this morning? They're so
Shaker fries
fucking
from
good.
Macca's.
And like it's really bad that I've started doing it again. But I had a Red Bull this morning.
Oh.
You know what the best?
That's what caused your shake.
I know. No, that's why I still got the shakes. That's probably why I'm shaking right now. But the watermelon flavor, holy shit!
Oh, I haven't even seen
It is
that.
like watermelon candy.
I
It
think
is so
watermelon
good.
anything is good.
It is so
Like
good.
watermelon beers, massive.
Delicious.
on
So good.
I've never had.
So good.
Really?
Never.
Dude, those Mad Dogs.
I'm
beer-
not
the Mad Dogs
very-
are good.
that. Like sours.
And sour.
Maybe I just haven't had any I like. So.
Yeah.
very
We can sort that
Well,
out.
the Mad Dogs were good last week.
What are the
They
Mad
were good,
Dogs?
but I was also blind.
Yeah.
What are
we
Mad
were opening
Dogs?
The sour.
The moon dog.
Moon
Mad
Dog. Oh,
Dog.
Mad Dog.
Oh yeah. Mad Dog, you Mad Dog.
Mad Dog.
Fuck, what happened to Mad Dog? Oh, you Mad Dog. That's
Alright,
funny. Yeah.
alright. Oh.
Jeez, I love that.
Do you know? Just before we wrap up, on the topic of
Chicken
having those sort of
tortilla.
discussions, I was with Eden recently, one of our friends, and we were going through the Macca's drive-through.
Oh no. Did
And
this
I
is
got-
fucked.
Oh, I can't remember what I got. I can't remember if I got nuggets
You
or
got a nugget meal.
yeah. And I was like, oh, what drink should I get? And Eden's like, get a Coke. I was like, oh, don't really like Coke. I might get a thick shake. And Eden was like, what? A thick shake? I was like, yeah.
they're the best.
And he's like, why would you get a cold drink with a hot meal? And I
What?
was like, what? He's like, you're fucked. I was like, Eden, Coke is cold. And you just suggest that. He's like, thick shake is fucked with a hot meal.
I think Eden was dropped on his head as a child.
What the? That makes no sense.
I know.
Pretty big head.
He has a very square head as well, so he
Yeah.
might have been dropped in like a pot, a square pot.
I love thick shakes though.
It's definitely
I
worth
enjoy
it.
it. What flavour? Only
Only
strawberry. for me.
Dude,
I go any
No,
flavour.
you
I
know-
do like strawberry.
You know why I'm in a fat Sam stage? When I get an order, I order a fucking milkshake after as well. That's my
Yeah.
dessert every single time.
I almost
It's
did that
so
the other
good.
night at Burger Edge.
We went to
actually.
Burger Edge the other night and had burger, and Klutzy got dirty fries. And as soon as it hit the table, I was like, "There's no way this bloke's
That's
eating all
good
this
boy.
food."
Good boy.
And he put it away, and we're going to leave. He's like, "Should I get a milkshake?" I was like,
Yeah.
Do
I
it.
wish I could have. It just makes me shit my pants.
Dude. Anything makes you shit your pants though.
"That's coffee with me."
Yeah, fuck.
Oh yeah, I had the best coffee poo this morning. That was great.
Ooh.
Cleared
You
me
have
out.
coffee and Red Bull.
Yeah,
No
I
wonder you got the shakes.
dude. No, it gets
That
better.
makes me feel sick.
You know, I have 2 and 5.
What?
Like
2 fruit and 5
yeah,
veg.
yeah. My 2 and 5 for brekkie is the Polish breakfast. So I have 2 coffees and 5 cigarettes. The best. The best. Would recommend. You're never gonna shit as better.
I was gonna
After
say,
that.
yeah. How long does it take you to go to the
Clear
toilet?
out.
You have 5 cigarettes for breakfast.
Fuck, I had like 10 today, mate. What is it,
What
midday?
the-
Time? Oh, it's 1 o'clock.
10,
1 o'clock.
5
Yeah.
past 1.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
Probably need one right now. That's why I'm shaking so much.
Yeah, that's all right.
Such
We'll
an
wrap-
expensive meal.
Yeah.
I know. Someone who's unemployed probably should not be smoking a pack a day. Eh? It's
Nah.
fucking disgusting.
I don't think. I think
Just
even
do
if
what
you.
makes
Were,
you happy, to be honest.
I know.
I think even if you were employed, I think if you were employed, it's probably not the best idea to smoke a pack of cigs a day.
Yeah.
What?
I think if you're employed, you probably smoke more.
Yeah.
Nah, I think I've smoked more than I've got nothing to fucking do, except for play Warzone.
Nice. How's that going?
Just wanna.
How's your thumbs,
Yeah, my thumbs. My thumbs are good.
Yeah.
I'm not a pussy.
Jackson?
Although it's fucking Liam blocked me, I'm still pissed off about
Yeah.
What'd you do to him?
that. I think he was paying me out about how good I looked, and I decided to kick him from the party.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Mm.
no, it's just, we're going to war. We don't need it.
Maybe we'll get
each
Liam on
other's
with
arse.
Tim.
Oh yeah, that'll be a good
Who would be
combo.
someone really funny to
Bless
go on
you.
with Tim?
With Tim.
Yeah. Maybe Ben. Ben wants
Maybe
to
Ben.
come on.
Literally any other boys. Tim's like versatile. Any situation.
Yeah.
Adapt. He'll be right.
That's very, very true.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
But
let's-
you have to put the spotlight on him for a good hour.
Yeah. Well,
Just
we'll
him.
get, he's actually a fucking genius.
He's like that science guy, Neil thingy.
You should get him on and do science
Tim
Yeah,
experiments.
no, do science.
Yeah.
Timmy science experiments. Do that.
We could get him to send in a video every week and bring it up.
Jeez, that'd
Yeah.
be far.
No, do that. Get him to do science experiments.
That'd be so good.
We'll definitely get him on there.
Yeah,
You know who he's looking like lately?
Who?
So funny.
Wolverine.
PewDiePie.
Oh, I know who PewDiePie is, but I don't know what he looks
He
like.
looks exactly like PewDiePie at the moment. It's great.
that's spectacular. Well, is PewDiePie a good-looking bloke? Yeah.
Yeah,
must be.
dude, he's shredded as hell.
He must be. Yeah.
Tim's a great-looking guy.
Yeah. He is a good looking bloke. Shout out to Tim for looking good.
Yeah.
Love
sure.
you.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening, Tim.
Oh, you boys got anything else you'd like to discuss?
Yeah, I do actually.
Oh.
Francine Barker. Just how much I love her.
Sam's
No,
mum,
shout-
to anyone
shout out to
listening.
Fran.
Yeah,
That's very
that's
nice.
shout out to Fran.
Yeah, I also love Fran.
Thanks for letting us get fucked up every weekend.
For the last 10 years.
Fucking all,
Thanks for the
every
party
year.
the party platter.
Oh, fuck.
Thanks for the
Leonard
warm,
party
soy
pies.
wings.
the warm beers on
I actually
ice.
think
Yeah.
that's so
Oh,
unbelievable.
no. That's a bone to pick with you, Fran. Fucking hell. When someone says,
Can
do
you
you
tell
want...
that story, Sam?
All right, so we come back with a night
Disgusting.
out. What do you...
Legit.
I think we were still in school.
Yeah. No, it was
No,
definitely
it was
out of
after.
school.
No,
No, it was
af-
someone's party in the Gap or Ashgrove or
It
something.
was Sam's 21st because he had heaps of EBs.
No, no, no,
Wasn't
no,
it?
no,
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 no, no,
no,
no,
no,
no, no.
Okay, never
Sorry,
mind.
different story,
Multiple
different
times.
story, different story. So, what did she? She was like, "Do you want a
She
Sprite?"
came home. As we got home, we were coming home for a party, and as we got home, Sam's like, "Oh, thank God my parents aren't home because I'm fucking blind." And we're walking towards his front gate, and a taxi pulls up outside, and it's Fran and Tony.
They're also blind.
And Sam's like, "Oh fuck!" And Fran's like, "Hey boys, how are you?" Alright?" And we like go inside, and we put a movie on. And Fran's like, "Do you want something to drink?" And I was like, "No, Fran, I'm fine, thanks." Sam's like, "No, mum, I just need water. Some cold water would be great, thank you." And she's like trying to fuss over us. And
So
Sam,
persistent.
Sam wasn't
so
having a bar
persistent.
over it. And then Fran comes in like 10 minutes later with these two like plastic cups filled with warm beers
Warm beer
on
and
ice.
I lost it. I
Sam
angry?
abused the fuck
that
out
was
of
the
her.
straw that broke the camel's back that night.
What the
dick.
fuck, mum?
You're a dick.
That was a monstrosity, Ashley.
You're a dick.
That was fucked.
Oh, it was
I
so
am a
funny.
dick. Sorry, Fran, about that. Fuck. She definitely listens to this podcast, by the way.
Yeah.
I've only ever met one other person who puts ice in beer. Can you guess who it is?
Eden Richards.
No.
No.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Seb? Seb might do something weird like that.
No,
Josh
it's-
Sherry?
No.
Which group we're talking about? Your
Yeah.
group?
Mainly our group,
Yeah.
yeah.
Henwood.
No.
Stranksy?
No.
Stranksy knows how
Very.
to drink.
He's a weird dude. He does really
That-
quirky
no,
Bordy?
things.
Toffle?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Bordy. Bordy's like,
Bordy.
oh, well, why wouldn't you put ice cubes in to make it cold again? And we're like, that's so weird, dude.
Yeah, that's
He was doing it before Rufus
Water
a few
beers.
years back.
The water
And he
beers.
was
Water
like,
beers.
"Oh,
Vodka
my
waters.
beer got a bit too warm.
That's like, have you ever seen people that drink beer with a straw?
No.
No.
Fuck, I want to try that though. Sounds
disgusting.
fun.
Do you have any fuck stories like that from Ash works in hospitality?
Is my
Do
underwear
you, have
still
any,
there?
do you have any fuck stories?
Not so much from my current job,
Yeah.
but from the past, yes.
Yeah.
Especially the Normanby.
Yeah.
Norm
Any
Vinny,
good ones
that you wanna
Norm's
share
would
that
be
weren't
fucked.
incriminating?
That's when I woke up in the middle of the roundabout after I got done at work at the Norm bit.
Yeah, going to the Normanby and seeing Ash working.
Yeah.
Was, always
classy
so
dude.
much fun.
Not good. I also
was
saw
good.
Jimmy the Jet get dragged out
Yeah.
while he was
Nice.
unconscious. That was
Yeah, I
sick.
remember you telling us about that when it
Nice.
happened. You're like, boys, Jimmy the Jet just got dragged out of the
That was a
game.
big highlight.
Out
Big
of the
highlight.
Norby. That's funny as.
But there's just way too many. It's all a blur.
The Norby sucked. I
Yeah,
hated
it's
it.
so dirty and crazy.
Yeah.
Do you like the
I've
Renos?
never been to the new one.
the Renos? Have you been
I
there?
hate the Renos.
No, I haven't
They
been
It's
need-
there.
they need
almost
to
the
treat
same. They just put
Yeah,
like,
no,
different
they
seats
just
in.
got the trees
Just
just
as
gone.
craft.
Yeah, and they
Trees is
changed
gone.
like the layout a little bit.
They
changed the poke-
I do want to go though.
With the dining room, yeah. Oh, that sun's
Yeah.
out. Let's wrap this
No,
podcast
actually,
up.
the pokey room now is so fucking good.
Yeah, the poke. When they started, you could go there and sign
Oh.
up, and the next
I
time you
remember
went
for-
in, you got to. Oh, really? When you signed up, and when you went back the next time, they gave you $20 cash.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's
through the
insane.
card.
Yeah.
I pumped those pokies that night. Holy
Yeah. So
fucking
Sam
shit.
withdrew the 20 and then put 400,000 in.
Christ.
I got a few features, but put it straight
Do you
back
reckon
through.
you won more than you put in?
Fuck oath, last year, holy
Bullshit.
shit.
I highly
Nah.
doubt.
No,
So-
get out of town,
No.
boys. That was a big year last year for me. There was some big wins.
Where
No
is it
one
all?
What about the
Some big
wins?
losses as well.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
What about the wins of the bowls? That was a big win.
Oh yeah, well you got
Who wins balls?
all
The wins at
all
1.2.
All the Lions.
All the Lions.
You know,
15
The locals probably still talk about you to this day.
Lions.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
He got the full screen of Lions on the Lions machine.
How much did you
15
win?
Lions. We can't hear.
1.2k you got.
Ooh.
Give him your mic, Clutzy.
You'll never be welcome back, dude.
Yeah, I know. It's so much disrespect.
Dude, there's
Yeah.
people that literally sit there every day, play that machine, and
Dude.
feed it.
I literally was scared for my life.
Yeah.
After winning that, I was like, "Thank you, give me money, and I'm out."
See
of here."
ya.
Mm.
Yeah.
And we had a big night that night. It was Pidge's birthday.
Nice. I don't think I was there.
No, probably not.
Shout out to Pidge.
Yeah.
What a
Yeah.
weapon of a
Good bloke.
I did have one more story that I just remembered, and it's by the time this podcast releases, we've probably got some
Oh,
stuff
fuck.
out on socials.
Oh
We've
fuck!
fucking
Yeah, how did you
missed
forget
this.
about that?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah. This is fucked.
This has been 6 months in the making, by the way.
Let's not hose the guy too bad.
Oh, I'm not hosing him. It's sort of a comedy of errors. This has been 6 months in the making. We've been sort of talking about getting some merch out.
Fuck, I'm glad you remember that.
Yeah, and we just haven't done anything, eh? And about 5 weeks ago, so we'd already made some shirts back in November, I
Yeah.
think it was.
Just for us to wear and like videos and shit.
Yeah, just to sort of start getting the brand out. And
Be friends.
anyway, got them pretty quickly. It was a nice
Like
quick
3
turnaround.
days.
And yeah, it was awesome. So we ordered some shirts 5 weeks ago. Obviously, coronavirus has affected a
timing.
lot of people, so some shit that's happened there. Anyway, after a little bit of silence and much deliberation, we finally got some messages back about our shirts almost being ready. So I was meant to pick them up Monday. Old mate's kid was sick. Fair enough. Meant to get them Tuesday. The wrong shirts were in.
Had to order more
All good.
shirts.
Had to order
Oh
more
my
shirts. And then yesterday, Thursday, we're recording this on a Friday. So on Thursday, I got a message from Darcy at 2:27 p.m. saying shirts are ready. And I
Finally.
was like, sweet.
Literally
I
ordered on the 28th of April.
Put on some pants.
Yeah.
Put
And
on
today is the 5th of
It
June.
was 5 weeks from Tuesday. But yeah, put on some pants, jumped in the car, started driving out to Acacia Ridge. Got out to Acacia
From
Ridge.
Ashgrove, for
From
anybody who doesn't
Ashgrove,
know.
Yeah,
Fuck is
so
that?
it was about a 40-minute trip all up. A lot of roadworks as well. Got out to Acacia Ridge, went down. I was at the DARS. I was like, I think this is the place, but like, I don't know, it looks a bit weird. I walked down there, and there was like all this Indian food in this warehouse where this place was meant to be. And I like saw these two blokes packing some food, and I was like, "Hey, I'm here to pick up some shirts." And they were like, "Boss is next door." I was like, "Sweet, all right." Went and spoke to this bloke, and he's like, "Yeah, man, they've shut down in February." And I was like, "They've shut down?" I was like, "Bro, like I meant to be picking up shirts from here today." He's like, "Oh, they might not have shut down. They might have moved." And I was like, "Fucking way to get
That
me a
is
So
heart
Clutzy
attack."
calls me and he's like,
So backwards.
the dude is not here.
Stitched up.
And so I was like, "Holy shit!" I was
I'm like working from home, so I can't do anything. Like I'm at home working.
I was fuming a bit, but, fair enough. And then I randomly found that there might have been another location in Tarragindi. So I started driving from Acacia Ridge to Tarragindi, which is near Maruka.
Fucking hell.
And when I was 5 minutes from there, I finally got a call back. And it was, hey, mate, I'm actually in Rockley now. I'm not in Acacia Ridge anymore. I'll send you through the address. I was like, sweet. All right, mate.
Putting the price up on their tees.
I then tried.
So tees are for sale for
These are rare.
$490 each. Yeah.
It was like, you're like 7 minutes away, and I got to within 2 minutes, and there was two ways I could have gone, and the GPS was a little bit distracting and a bit weird. So I accidentally took the wrong turn and went back on the highway. So I had to fucking go like a couple of kilometres down the highway to then do another U-turn and come back.
Tour to Brisbane.
Yeah, so
Nice.
what should have been maybe an hour trip turned into 2.5 hours. But moral of the story is, I don't know.
Don't buy t-shirts.
Our shirts are out this week,
Our shirts
Wednesday
are
or
gonna be out.
Thursday.
Yeah, Wednesday or Thursday.
I think probably
finally.
Wednesday. If there's only fucking 30 of them, and we don't know when the next lot will be done because it could be another 6 months. So if you want a shirt, be online at I don't know what time. Just follow us on fucking social media. We'll
They're going to
post
sell
about it.
out fast, guys.
Yeah, hopefully.
I hope
Look
so.
at that.
Wednesday, Thursday, one of those 2 days. Stay tuned.
Yeah, so, moral of the story. Well, not moral of the story, just fucking little wrap up. We've got shirts now. There's only 30. If you want to back us, that'd be fucking sick. If not, I understand because
Do
we've
it.
cocked around for a while.
it. Yeah.
But, yeah, we finally got shirts. And, it's a pretty cool thing to finally have in our hands as well. So, very fucking
Very glad
stoked.
you remembered that.
Also,
Yeah.
before we wrap up, one more thing.
Yep.
Can I say fuck you to Ben Bennett?
Yep.
Yeah.
Any reason why? Or just
After the footy,
yeah.
Oh.
Did you hear Rory pay him out on last week's podcast?
briefly,
Yeah.
briefly, but this is just a side story.
Yeah,
to all
yeah,
this.
yeah.
You beat up, please.
So no, him not watching the footy.
Yeah.
I probably wasn't watching it as well. To be
That's all right.
No, that's all right.
Your house, your room.
Yeah, I can do whatever the fuck I want. So Benny was sleeping in bed with me because we were up late watching
Yeah.
movies. This cunt wakes up at 8 a.m. in the morning.
Oh.
I am hung as fuck. He starts stirring around. Think he's having a fit. Wakes me up. I pretend to be asleep like a normal person. Sets 3 alarms. 3 fucking alarms. And then on
To wake you up?
I don't know. Apparently so.
Because he's already awake.
Starts watching YouTube videos, and then on the second alarm, he gets up and goes into Darcy's room, leaves
Yeah.
his fucking phone there.
Woke me up.
I was like, "You kidding me?
He must
Fucking
be bored.
sleep, boy."
He doesn't listen to the podcast, so he won't hear this either. But
Oh,
The
make
best
sure
thing
he listens.
the best thing about
Fuck.
that was, so Das picked me up on the way to going to Newstead that day, because Benny was like, "Oh, awesome! I'm having breakfast with
Yeah.
my sisters at Newstead, near where J-Ball lives." And I don't know, we probably got to J-Ball's a little bit after 12,
yeah,
and Benny's like, "Awesome! I'm off to breakfast now." I'm like, mate,
it's a fucking 10 to 1.
fucking,
He's like, he
midday.
literally said to me in the car, he's like, "Oh, I'm like 4.5 hours late." I was like, he didn't even tell me that. So yeah, I'm going to Jables. Yeah, sweet. Can I get a lift? Yeah, sure. Didn't mention anything about breakfast until we got there. Oh, I'm like 4.5 hours late. I was like,
Bet.
we literally laid in Sam's bed
I do love
bad.
Ben.
for like 2
I
hours.
do love Ben.
Yeah,
Shout
me
out to
too.
Ben.
He'll
Love
probably
you.
be on
Love
soon.
you.
So,
That
Please.
photo of him with the Akubra is really fucked.
oh yeah,
I don't like it.
I do like it.
I hate it.
Dude,
Which one?
he
I'll
is
show
very
you.
scary.
The Triple H
Yeah.
weights.
Triple H weights.
Oh,
Triple H
yeah.
weights. We didn't even bring up Triple H weights.
Triple H weights every day.
Fuck.
We talked about it last week.
You haven't done it once, dude.
I do it every day.
Did you hear? Did you hear Rory last week saying he was like, "Oh, I was pretty butthurt. I couldn't get the chest press up." And Clutzy's like, "Oh, you got it up, man." He's like, "Yeah, I changed the weight."
He changed the weight
Apparently-
to 5 kilos.
Well, we weren't looking and then got it up.
5 kilos.
I don't know if he said something about 5 kilos. I don't know.
Give up on this. We might have to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
definitely.
fucked.
Nah, boys, thanks for coming on. It's been a
Appreciate it.
pleasure.
You.
Second guest in the pool room as well. So.
Yeah.
This is actually very sick.
First guest drinking beers in the pool
Yeah.
at Paxton.
Delicious.
Nah,
Come on. Again.
yeah, we'll fix up a mic for you next
Yeah,
time.
please, because I feel like you're getting every second word of what
Maybe
I'm
we
saying.
just-
What's his
turn it
name?
off.
That fucking scientist.
Tim Wang.
No, the dude with the wheelchair who speaks like a robot.
Oh.
Stephen Hawking. Yeah.
Sammy Hawkins.
That's you after a few beers.
That's your new alter ego. I like it. You should change your name to that on card.
Sammy Hawkins.
Yeah, Sammy Hall.
Instead of Cardinal Pell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It always brings a smile to my face when it comes up hunted. Cardinal Pell.
All right.
Edit that one out. Edit that one out.
Thank you for tuning in, guys. Yeah, we'll be back next week with another episode. But as always, give them fucking heaps.
Nice.
Thanks, boys.
Thank you. Love you.
Bye bye now.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.